Hey guys, Brock here. So I was online just a couple of moments ago and I stumbled across some type of post or article online about the best pill or the best supplement for the human body, period. Like what is the best thing in the world to take? And totally, there's no one magic bullet, there's no one magic pill. Obviously you need a lot of stuff to make your body function properly. However, got me to think, if there was one supplement or one thing I could have everybody on earth take on a consistent basis, only one, that it would have the most profound impact on their health, short-term and long-term, it would be acid, stomach acid, right? So two things. As we age, we, based on all the environment, the food, the water, the air, everything, all these impurities are all around us, right? And so when we consume these things, they affect our body in a negative way, and it slows down the production of stomach acid. And the other thing is, as we age, as we get older, our stomach acid production naturally goes down anyway. So if you're not getting stomach acid to enough stomach acid in your body, you're not breaking down the food, therefore you're not digesting it properly. It's not going from your intestines to your bloodstream properly, and therefore your body's not able to utilize it. And therefore, when you don't have what your body needs to have inside of it, bad things happen. We all know that. Pretty much everything under the moon that is a negative thing that could happen to your body, an ailment, can arise because of the lack of nutrition, which is a lack of absorption, which is a lack of stomach acid. So I like to think of a hierarchy. Those are like the best models of everything. And to me, stomach acid or digestion is at the top of the list. So don't focus so much on this supplement, this, that, the other thing. Focus more on digestion, okay, and not so much everything else. So a couple things. So this is what I would recommend. So two things. The brand isn't the biggest thing. This is just, I just went to the store and got this. So this is Solar HCL with Pepsin. This is super important. Don't just get HCL. Make sure it has HCL with Pepsin. The more Pepsin, the better. And this was the highest that I could find. So basically, it's 650 milligrams of Betaine HCL, and then there's 162 milligrams of Pepsin. So it's important. If you just get stomach acid or hydrochloric acid, it's not going to do what you want it to do. You must have Pepsin. There's articles on this, whatever. Just make sure you get the one with Pepsin. This is the best one I could find based on the concentration in the back. This alone, if you take this capsule, so if I were to take this little capsule and open it up, it's full of not powder like flour, but it's small granules like salt. And I could pour this into a glass of water. Now here's the thing, if I poured this into a glass of water and stared at it, nothing would happen. It would sit there and sit there and sit there. So you got to think, if you put that in your stomach, it's just going to sit there and do nothing, pretty much. It's correct. So those of you who have low stomach acid, that's not going to break down. You need acid to dissolve that acid, to break down that acid, to liquefy the crystallized version, to bring it to a liquid. So if you don't have acid, it's not going to function very well. So this is going to be pointless. However, still get it in your body. And this is what you need. Apple cider vinegar. So the brand, not important. I just got this at the local grocery store yesterday. But it's 500 milligrams. This is the thing. Make sure it's capsules. If you get, there's tablets. They're like hard compressed tablets. Don't do that. You put those in water, and it takes forever. They'll slowly start to bubble and release. I mean, it'll take like an hour or 5 hours for that tablet to break down. It's pointless. When you could get the same thing. If I break it, this is like flour. It's like a powder, so it instantly break down, instantly mix, instantly start to do its thing. So it's a weak acid mixed with a strong acid. So this is what you want to help break down all your food and proteins especially. All this is going to do is help. It has tons of health benefits in itself, but this primarily is to break down this. So what you want to do, and this is totally up to you, I never read the back of the bottles and go by what they tell you, but see how it makes you feel. That is the biggest judge. So you'd want to take probably 2 of these and 2 of these, and at the same time. So when you're eating a meal, depending on how big your meal is and the protein amount, but don't get too worried. Just start with 1. If you're just starting, eat half of your meal. Take this, 1 of each, and then eat the rest of your meal. That's all you got to do. Done deal. So take 1 per meal. So this and this per meal. Do with one, and then as you might notice some changes in your bowels and all these different things, which is a good thing. And basically, the next day or the next couple of days, you want to introduce probably 2 per meal. So 2, 4, 6 times a day. You're doing 2, 4, 6 total pills a day, and you might need more depending on you. Everybody's different, so just judge. If you start to get a sour stomach or upset stomach by doing this, then just reduce it by 1 capsule. You're fine. But anyway, you'll start to feel better. I can promise you this, because if you have problems with digestion, you can figure out, everything is relayed back to one main source. Like I said, if you're having ailments and problems, it's because you're not getting enough of something, or you're getting too much of something, which you would track it back to, let's say, malabsorption. You're not absorbing your foods properly, and you're not absorbing your foods properly because you're not breaking them down properly, because your stomach acid is so low, plus your bile is low because your gallbladder produces bile to neutralize the stomach acid. But if you're not producing stomach acid, you're not activating your bile, and your bile is not going to release as much bile. So it's like all these, it's just this massive trickle-down effect. Massive. One of the most massive trickle-down effects you can have is failure to have proper acids in your stomach. So holy cow. So when I say this is the best thing you can get for the human body, I mean it, because we're not talking about one herb or one thing, or it means nothing if you're not having the stomach acids, the proper stomach acids, to break it down. So anyway, I figured I'd share this. This right here, this little tip right here could improve the lives of tens of thousands of people, millions of people across the country, if they just got this video and seen this and actually did it. So I don't sell these on superfoodguy.com. I don't, so you're just gonna have to go on eBay. This is probably $10, including shipping. This is probably 12, 15 bucks. So there you go, 30 bucks out the door, and you can give it a whirl for a good month. And I'm guessing, based on the majority of people in this country today have major bowel issues, very loose stools, very foul stools, very discolored stools. In a nutshell, this should be another video. Maybe I'll do this next, but I'm a firm believer that in our country, at least in the United States, we are telling people what a normal stool should look like, and it's horrible. The mainstream medicine is saying that the normal stool should be a peanut butter viscosity and color. Holy cow, that is absolutely horrible. That is just a horrible stool. Look at every other perfect animal out in nature, in the world, except for birds. Just about every animal is a hard, dense stool, very dark. So anyway, your stool should never be foul. You should never have a foul stool. If you are, there's issues. Your stool should never be loose. If there is, there should be issues. If it's not dark colored, brown, okay, you have issues. So I would start here. Before I did anything else, I would start here and see what happens. But anyway, this is a long video. Hopefully this helps someone. Feel free to share the video, comment. If you have any other tips, feel free to comment below. Subscribe. I have more videos coming. Hope you have a great day, and take care. Adios.